trauma bond with a narcissist and finding ways to break it. When it comes to being with a narcissist, you can become chemically addicted to them, as during those highs of the relationship when they're love bombing you, idolizing you, future faking with you and mirroring you, it raises you up so high. When they are showering you with attention, it releases chemicals such as dopamine, which lift you up. And then during periods of stress, when they're devaluing you, isolating you, invalidating you, replacing you, discarding you, it causes stress on our bodies, and this can release chemicals such as cortisol, and we can become chemically addicted to their pattern of behaviour due to the chemicals that are being released over a long period of time within our body, which we have to wean ourselves off. We become used to that pattern of behaviour from them. We can also become emotionally addicted with a narcissist due to the reoccurring cycle pattern of behaviour from the narcissist when they love bomb, idolize, devalue, replace, discard, hoover. And when it comes to being around a narcissist, they reward and punish that intermittent reinforcement, which causes those trauma bonds. Trauma bonding occurs as a result of ongoing cycles of patterns of behaviour when they treat you so wrong, to then offer you that intermittent reinforcement of reward when they treat you so well, to when you don't get it right by the narcissist and they punish you. And it's nothing that you do, it's who they are as a person. There's nothing you do to make someone treat you badly. If somebody doesn't want to treat you badly, they're not going to treat you badly. It's who they are. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be some methods to use that can help you break the trauma bond. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about the narcissist personality disorder to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with in your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you overcome narcissistic abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. So when it comes to the trauma bond, this varies from person to person, how long you've been with the narcissist, who the narcissist was in your life, environmental factors. It all depends from person to person. So it's finding the method that works for you. Some people can go no contact and start working on a new life for themselves, and that helps. Others need to speak to other people. Others need to get positively addicted to something else to lose the addiction to the narcissist. It's all about finding what works for you. When it comes to recovery from the trauma bond, breaking the trauma bond and enjoying your life again, it takes time and it takes work from you. We are not responsible for how other people treat us. We are responsible for our recovery. Most often it doesn't happen overnight. However, it will happen. So keep going. You will get to that happy life again. Every step you take forward is one step further to releasing yourself from the trauma bond, releasing them from within your mind. It doesn't matter if you take a couple of steps back. Whenever this happens, stop and look at how far you've come. When you're having a bad day and then narcissists happen, it's to remind you how much better life is without them. To help recover from the trauma bond, start with no contact or limited contact and grey rock with the narcissist. Stepping out by yourself again and finding the hobbies that you love. Start doing all the things that you love to do that the narcissist wouldn't let you do. You are now free to enjoy the things that you love doing for yourself. Recognize that freedom. Enjoy that freedom. Learn to love the freedom. Most need to educate themselves on the narcissist personality disorder, especially as many narcissists will come back for the hoover, so that you get that understanding of who they are, that they're not going to change for you. It's who they are. When they breadcrumb you with that false hope, that when they're selling you the illusion that they'll be the person they claim themselves to be, when you learn who they are and what they do, you can recognize their pattern of behavior and how it just repeats. Keep working on yourself. Stay with the reality of who they are, and you will be just fine. Sometimes you miss the person they pretended to be and not the person they turned out to be. Find an anchor to keep you in the real world, as narcissists are great at manipulating people, writing down everything that genuinely happened, talking about it with people who've been through similar, to bring you back to the reality. Every time you doubt yourself, as the narcissist has reprogrammed your mind over time, it takes time to reprogram it back to reality and stop hearing their voice in your head. Looking back at those notes, whenever you do doubt yourself, especially when they come back with all those false apologies of change, shift your attention every time you think of them, knowing why you needed to get out and why you need to stay out, knowing your reason why, and then changing your thoughts, either by dreaming up new dreams that you would like in your life and putting steps into place and taking those steps to reach your new goals, reach your new dreams, or bringing your focus back to the here and now of what you're actually doing, focusing on the present day. You can now achieve your goals without having the narcissist belittling them or putting you down, humiliating you over them. Remember, you're rebuilding your self-esteem, and these narcissistic people enjoy destroying your self-esteem. Sometimes we have to build our confidence by stepping out of our comfort zone and just doing it. And by doing it, we create that momentum within our mind. We create that pattern within our mind, and we build the confidence over time while doing the things that we love to do. We don't just arrive into the world and learn how to walk. It takes time. We are learning new skills every day. When we learn how to walk, even then, we all learn in different ways. Some of us crawl, some of us bum shuffle, some of us just get up and take the first step. Some of us commando crawl across the floor. We all learn differently. We all learn at a different pace. We get to the point where we get up and we walk. We take those steps. We might stumble, we might fall, we might hit our head, we might go off course. However, we all learn. Life is a learning curve. So start doing those things that you love to do, learn from the mistakes, and go again to build your confidence. Pay close attention to your thoughts. You cannot erase them. You can change them. And when you've been programmed to doubt yourself and not feel enough over a long period of time, it can feel extremely uncomfortable talking to yourself in a way that's helpful. However, you have to work through that uncomfortableness to get to your new comfortable, which is going to be a lot happier than where you were with a narcissist. You can change phrases. So when you catch yourself saying, "I will never get over it," you're not going to get over it. It's in your mind that you're never going to get over it. It needs to become, "I'm working on ways to get over it." And soon that new thought will naturally be there in your mind. As you progress, step it up. "I will get over it." And then as you think about them less and less, as you're moving on with your life, you'll just be doing it and you'll just think, "I am over it." You will get to that day where you are over it. You have to pay close attention to how you are talking to yourself. If you are talking to yourself the way the narcissist spoke to you, if you are talking to yourself the way in which you would not speak to other people, you need to pull yourself up about it. Just like if you had a child and you heard your child say something to another person that you don't think is the right way to speak to another person. You would pull them up and you would ask them questions and ask them why they think it's wrong to speak to somebody like that. You would question them. So start questioning yourself. When you're talking to yourself in a way that's bringing yourself down, question yourself about it and change it. Begin a new fantastic life for yourself. Start each day by telling yourself where you want to be. Try new activities. If you're going to move home, take the steps to move. Start looking for those houses. If you're going to study, start looking at what you want to study. If you want a job or a new job, then make yourself achieve these. Apply until you get the job that you want. If you don't want to move and you want to live in the same home you're in, get busy redecorating. Make it new, fresh and yours. It will be hard to trust others at first. Start by learning to trust yourself again and start learning to listen to your instincts. Start listening to how people make you feel rather than how you feel about those people. Keep trying new things. Create new routines to start those fresh beginnings. Get to know people first, friends, potential partners. Before you involve your emotions, get to know them for who they are. Create and be exactly who you want to be for yourself. Learn your values, learn your beliefs, create your boundaries. You will trust in yourself a lot easier. And it gets easier. The pain leaves. You can and you will do it. If anyone has any advice on what helped them break the trauma bond, please do add that into the comments. I shall add the video I did last year on the trauma bond, which explains more about the 4 signs that you could be trauma bonded and different steps to help recover from the trauma bond. I do also have an online course available on recovery from anxiety and the trauma bond, which I shall link into the description. I have partnered with BetterHelp and their sponsored link is also in the description. Thank you very much for listening. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.